questions that I guess I would think that people, would have. So, but I want to start out with you. Are you Melanie or Milani?
It's Melanie.
Melanie. Okay. What kind of questions did you have when I first shared that? And they could be situations, they could be messages that you have if you're having trouble closing, that kind of thing.
Hold on. I'm fixing to get out of the car. About to get out of the car. I have dogs might bark when I walk in the house.
Okay.
Hold on. Are you gonna get the groceries out of the car? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
If I have to. Oh man.
We had to. I don't know. I'm on Central Time, and I was thinking that it was 12 o'clock Central Time. So I'm like, we're gonna run to the grocery store real quick and be back. And then I was like, oh crap, it's Eastern Time.
Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania, so yeah.
Hold on just a minute. Let me get in the house. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I not had it timed right. We almost made it home in time.
That's all right. I was peeing while I was still on the phone with Brittany. I'm like, I gotta pee because this call's starting really quick.
Okay. I guess my questions would be that it's like I said yesterday when I do the messaging people, I feel like I'm being too pushy, and like when I get price objections a lot.
Uh-huh.
I get and I guess too about closing because and following up because I'm not
awesome. All of it.
all that following up either.
Okay. Number one, if you feel pushy, that's it's a mindset shift. There was a time I felt pushy as well, but because I was thinking sell, 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 sell. I want to sell stuff. And it wasn't about helping people and really helping them realize like their full potential. It was all about me wanting to sell stuff. And then I remember the time that there was just that shift and it was a different feeling about it. So the pushy part is all about how is all you, and only you can push that aside. Don't assume people think you're being pushy unless you are. So if you're like, come on, don't you want to buy this challenge pack? It's worth 2 points for me. Don't you want it? If you're pushing people and if you don't want to be pushy, then don't push people. Be a need filler, be a problem solver, offer solutions. Only they can decide if they want to do it or not. And then you're the person, you're the vehicle that they go through. You're the main support. And a lot of times you're the only support that somebody has. So if someone doesn't get started right away, or you talk to them and it's crickets, they ask you for information and then they never get back to you, even if you follow up. So you feel kind of weird. Do you check in with them again? Answer is yes. My newest coach that signed up yesterday, I posted the conversation. Seemed really easy, right? I met her 1 year ago today at a Lake City Firemen's Festival, about 45 minutes from me. Before every event, I say a little prayer and I say, okay, Lord, you send me the people that need me, want me, and have problems in their life that I can solve. Everybody else, you just let them walk on by. Because it takes away that, why isn't anybody stopping at my table? But it was awesome because as people would walk by, I would start smiling, be like, thank you, and as they would come, they had smiles on their face. They were excited. They knew, what we were. I have this banner that I got from, if you do events, which I highly recommend, called Banners on the Cheap. It was like $35. Nice 3x6 banner, and really great customer service as well. So of course I have that up and people recognize the logos and stuff like that. And I always have a drawing to collect leads. Vendor events are for you to collect leads and develop relationships and connect with them on Facebook and stay connected and keep inviting them to things. So I have many coaches who were people who would ask for information, not respond. People would ask for information, not respond to my follow-up. Classic. And then all of a sudden when they're ready, they're ready. So for you, you're inviting people, okay, and you're following up. So with the close, this is exactly how I do it. So if we're talking back and forth and all of a sudden, okay, they saw the video, they said they saw the video, that's kind of weird. They just said, yes, I saw it, thanks. And you're like, where do I go from there? Sometimes people can take it and go, let me just ask him something personal. And then you kind of deflect from what's going on. But I like to help people with their need as soon as possible, because if someone's telling me that they can't poop, or someone's telling me that they're having issues with energy, they want to feel better sooner than later. So if that's me, I'd say, hey, you know what? I know that we talked about how you were struggling with energy, staying awake to play with the kids, wanting to play with the kids. And I would love to help you sooner than later so that you can feel better sooner. Did you want me to help you get ordered today or tomorrow? Question mark. That's it. That's how I do it. Real simple. So all those people that you can see in your head, all those people on your list who've just kind of been left and you're not really sure, they didn't place their order, or maybe you send them directly to your site. I never do that. I always pre-enroll people with the mobile app. Do you use that?
No, I have an Android and I haven't been able to, honestly, I haven't really looked for it.
Okay, let me tell you, it's not really an app. It's more of a cell phone, user-friendly website. So you're going to click on your browser on your phone. Okay. You're going to enter in coachmobile.teambeachbody.com.
Hold on just a minute. Let me. Sure. You said this is going to be recorded?
It's recorded. Yep.
Okay, I'll write it down later. I'll come
coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. It allows you to log in with your email and your password from Team Beachbody so that these people are connected to you. Okay. All you need is their email, program of choice, okay, and their Shakeology flavor to pre-enroll them. Then it simply submits an email to them, okay, so that all they have to do is complete their enrollment. They finish adding everything else in. Easy peasy. So when I tell people, I'll say, hey, I can pre-enroll you. Really easy. I just need your email and your shake flavor if we hadn't discussed it yet. And then when I pre-enroll them, after I do it, I say, okay, great. I just sent you a message from my work email, Team Beachbody. Because it doesn't come from you personally, it comes from Team Beachbody. I said, so if you don't see it in the next couple minutes, definitely check your spam. Most of them say, I got it. And I'll say, okay, once you complete your enrollment, you're all set. Okay. And then what's cool about it is you can see in there the people you sent to, if they started their enrollment or if they completed it. So you know where they're at. So you could check up on them. And if someone started it, you could say, hey, I wait like a day. And I'll say, hey, I saw that you started your enrollment. Do you have any questions for me? And people will tell you what their questions are. So you can also sign up free members with your mobile app too. So as you're working through your invite process, some people just aren't ready or they're saving up. You want to get them connected to you as a client, because anybody connected through Beachbody with an email to you, anytime they make a purchase, you receive the credit. They become a coach, they're automatically assigned to you. So you want to get them connected to you. Number one, for your support. Okay. So as people, as you invite them, it's kind of like you're working through a funnel to find out what their need are and where do they fit in your system. Are they ordering a challenge pack? Are they somebody saving up? Are they program only? Are they Shakeology only? And their need is their need, and it's cool, whatever it is. And then after that, and if they want nothing right now because they're saving up, whatever, then they still can get a free account to be part of your free support group. Because what do you do in your free support group? Maybe once a month you offer a mini challenge in there. And that's the value. You are the value. Okay. So then they say, oh, sure, no problem. So, okay, I just need your email. Which one do you prefer to use? And then I can connect you to the group. That's exactly what I do. So they give me their email. I pre-enroll them. And I say, okay, great. I just sent you your free enrollment email from my work, or a message from my work email, because I hate using the same two words in the same sentence, Team Beachbody. So go ahead and check that out. Once you're all set and enrolled, I can add you to the group. And then I introduce them in the group. Hey, so-and-so, please welcome blah, blah, blah. She's really excited about our 10-day water challenge coming up. Or she's really excited to be here to be around other people who are also moving towards their fitness. Something simple. Okay. So, but it's a process. Now you can pre-enroll a coach and a client with a challenge pack through that. Easy peasy. Now placement. Do you have any coaches on your team yet?
I do. I have. I had 2 coaches. They were inactive, and I got active this weekend. So by Monday.
So how many active coaches are on your team?
Just 2. Just 2 right now.
One on the left, one on the right? Okay, so just 2 is awesome. So I got 2. Own the 2. It's not just 2. It's I got 2. Okay. So that means you'll be Emerald, which is good. So do you know what leg you are on?
Which leg I have each one on?
No. Do you know what leg you are on for your what leg did your coach place you on of theirs? You want to find that out. Okay. Okay. One good way to find that out is if you take a look in your business center under My Business Graphical Genealogy, you'll start to see. I'm sorry?
As I was actually in there yesterday too.
Okay. So you'll see that on one leg is pretty much coaches that you're adding.
Uh-huh.
And the other leg has a bunch of people you might not know. Does that ring a bell?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So what leg do you have all those extra people on?
My right leg.
Okay. So you're on your coach's right leg. So that's
Okay.
probably has the most volume right now when you look at under team volume. So
Mm-hmm.
what you do now is you personally want to set your placement to your left leg for your next 3 coaches. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they're going to help you cycle more, make more money from what's over sitting on your team volume leg. Your building leg is your left, okay?
Okay.
And then once you have 4 total coaches on your left, you're going to move your placement to your right. To
Okay.
get your other 3 over there. Does that make sense? But you want to make more money faster, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So because you're on the right leg, your right leg is your team leg. Team
Okay.
volume leg, you have a bunch of team support. So your left leg is your building leg. I hate to call it weak because it makes people feel nervous and just sounds negative. So you have a building leg and a team leg. Your building leg is your left. So you're going to add the next 3 coaches there so that, their volume is going to help you cycle. As an emerald, it's $14 per cycle. So the computer will recognize that your building leg has less volume than your right. So it's going to take the 100 from your left, the 200 from your right. One cycle's $14. As an emerald, you max out at $250 a week in cycle bonus, but that's pretty sweet when you do that.
Yeah. I'll take $250 a week.
Exactly. I had a coach last year who didn't really do anything. She made $13,000 on team cycle bonus
Holy crap.
as an emerald coach.
That's like, I work a regular 8 to 5 job, and it's very stressful, and I want to quit it so bad. And
You
this,
can.
I'm going to press my button, everything that I can to get there.
Yep. You can. And a lot of it's going to involve following up and asking that closing question. Hey, follow up with their need, then ask that closing question, which so many new coaches are afraid to ask. You know why? Because they don't want to be pushy. It's not about being pushy. It's about having amazing customer service. What kind of coach are you?
I'm going to be an amazing coach.
Yep, with amazing customer service. So you are a need filler, problem solver, and you want to help people do that sooner than later. That's your goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's your goal. So it's okay. So there's people on your list you've kind of let go and we're kind of afraid because you weren't really sure what to do next. You're going to ask them that closing question today. You're going to follow up with them. If there's 5, 10, 15, 2, you're going to do that. And then what happens is once I find out what challenge pack people want, I'll say, okay, great. I let them know I can pre-enroll them. And then they give me the information, their email and all that kind of stuff. And I'll say, oh, before I do that, there's a way you can upgrade to coach for free with the purchase of your pack today. Are you interested in doing that?
Okay.
And the reason and sometimes I call it loyalty program. It depends on the person. If I get a vibe that they're going to be on product for a while and they just want the product, then I'll call it a loyalty program. There's a way you can upgrade to our loyalty program for free with the purchase of your pack. Are you interested in doing that? And that is such a neat way and non-pushy and very educational way for you to make sure that you're sharing every part possible so they can make an informed decision on their purchase. Because the worst thing that has happened to me was when someone said, why didn't you tell me, I could order Shakeology and a program together and save a ton of money. Well, because I led with my need to not feel pushy, right? As a newer coach. So I only talked to them about the program. But yet they wanted Shakeology, but I didn't know because I didn't ask, So when I do the same thing with the coaching. So whether I call it loyalty program or coach, and I'll ask that. And the cool part is, when you're doing a great job as a coach because your client will say, what do you think I should do? And the fact that they're asking you is awesome. So when people ask me that, I say, well, it really kind of depends. Are you going to be using, Shakeology on a monthly basis or any products that we have? Then you'll save a ton of money. But if not, no need. Mm-hmm. And it kind of gets them thinking, because sometimes people just say, sometimes people that decide, I've had months where I've earned Success Club 11, 12 only from people that I followed up with that had told me no before. You know what I mean? So it just depends on when people are ready or not. And then all of a sudden people will come back to you and say, I'm ready. And you're like, where did that come from? Cool. Sign them suckers up. But I always ask the same thing about the program because I feel I'm doing people a disservice if I don't offer it to them because what if they need a life change? It doesn't matter who they are, how much money we think they make, whether they're a doctor, lawyer, a garbage person, a teacher, it doesn't matter who they are. Everybody has a body and they need to take care of it. And who couldn't use, a discount on some things or a way to make a little bit extra money by helping people? Teachers do it all the time. Doctors do it all the time. They make a living helping people. Nothing to feel bad about. So what other questions do you have, or did I not answer anything for you that you need more information on?
I think my next question would be, as far as inviting to sneak peeks, what's your best advice for doing so?
Following Jody's invite system on how do you invite. That. Okay. Once I started using that, I was like, oh, she made it so simple. I love it. Yeah. Okay. But again, if you're not posting about your journey, if you're not posting about your business, if you're not posting about your income, if you're not meaning, it doesn't have to be dollar amount. It could be, because some people are so uncomfortable with that. What has your Beachbody income allowed you to do? Are you able to fill up the gas tank? Are you able to buy groceries with it? Do you have your kids in summer camp this year and last year couldn't afford it? Are you getting your Shakeology for free? Whatever it's doing for you, you need to share that, because there's going to be people out there that want to do what you do. It's not about, I have to wait to share what Beachbody's doing for me until I can say I'm making $1,000 a month or $1,000 a week, because there's people out there right now that just need help with groceries, who $200 a month would be life-saving for them. It means so much. So you sharing you is going to be so important so that they understand. So your check on that, your personal check, is taking a look at your Facebook page. Would you be able to tell that you're a person who offers inspiration and support to other people by looking at your Facebook page? If you're sharing, I don't know, a bunch of minion photos, or if you're a person sharing a bunch of stuff, recipes, and you're not including anything personal with it, you're just sharing stuff on your page, nobody knows. But if you're telling stories about you every day, about what's going on in your life, about maybe how you went to the grocery store today before you jumped on a call and you were shocked that you didn't have to worry about whether or not you had enough to pay for it on the card that you were using. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is for you, what kind of freedom is it giving you? Freedom of worry, freedom of, having some peace in your life, freedom to just kind of go do something without checking the checkbook first. You know what I mean? Kids ask for $10 to go on a school field trip. Do you have to save up for that this time, or could you just reach in your pocket and grab the $10? Do you know what I'm saying? That is life-changing for people. People don't want to feel smothered by lack of money.
Right, and I'm not there yet. My last check from Beachbody was in, I believe, February.
Okay.
So I'm not quite there yet, but like I said, my plan is to get there.
Okay, what do you want it to do for you? You can share that. Share why are you doing it? Because this is what I want for my family. This is how I want to feel. And I don't want to feel like this anymore. This is why I'm doing it.
I don't want to have to worry about my card being declined when I go to the grocery store.
Thank you. Okay. You need to share that, because there's other people who don't want to feel that way either, and they're looking for a way out. You have a way out.
Got it. Okay. I didn't connect that. That would, okay.
Yeah.
Because all I'm thinking about, everybody's talking about share your income. I'm like, well, I don't have income yet. I haven't had income in a while. So I didn't think about that. Thank you. I am learning. Perhaps.
It's easy. And the reason how we have so much knowledge is because we were there. We felt stuck and didn't know what else to do. And then when we got unstuck, we're like, oh, or somebody else shared that with us and said, how do I, I never thought of it like that. Right? Because we can get our one-track minds and we have to think outside of the box. So sharing you could be highly uncomfortable. To let people know that things are kind of tough is really hard. But when you share your heart on your sleeve, that's when other people say, oh, I'm the same way. I'm already worrying about where Christmas money is going to come from. I'm already stressed out and I can't even enjoy summer because I'm already thinking about this, or, so-and-so's birthday came and went and I was just crying in the bathroom because we couldn't do the party that so-and-so wanted because we needed to spend it on groceries or our rent was behind, whatever it is. So tell people what you're struggling with now and why you are doing this. Okay. If anybody else is out there struggling, you can help them as well. So get in touch with me, let's do this together. You need to, that's your call to action. This is what's happening. This is why I'm doing it. So I'm willing to help other people who are feeling just like me and don't want to feel like that anymore.
Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think those were my main questions right there.
Okay, awesome. So you're going to do your follow-ups with people who you kind of just are lingering, and you know who they are, right?
I do.
Yep. And you're going to close. And I say close lightly. Don't think closing means salesy, icky. It should mean you're going to help them get what they want. They've already expressed to you. So it's, hey, did you explain it? Hey, remember when you told me that you wanted to XYZ? I wanted to make sure that I'm doing right by you. And I would love to help you feel better sooner than later. Did you want me to help you get ordered today or tomorrow so that you can get started? ?
Okay.
All
And
right.
I'll show you do that. You don't ask them, can I give you the link? You just say, hey, I'm going to help you order it. And I like, that's what I got to do.
Yep. Because then I'm kind of in charge. It's kind of a control freak thing. It fills my need, right? So, and then, but it's also good customer service because they don't want to have to do a lot. It's complicated. And so usually when I ask people about it, and they say, yeah, sure, I'd love to get started. I'll say, okay, great. I can pre-enroll you really easy with your email and your shake flavor that you want. Or, hey, I can pre-enroll you with your email. Do you still want the chocolate shake flavor? If you've already discussed it, okay, and then they give you your email, and then you go right over on your computer or on your phone, wherever you're at. It's on computer too, coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. You enter in their information, hit submit, and I'll say, okay, great, I just sent you your email, and once you complete that, you're good to go, and I can add you to our support group, blah, blah, blah. I'm so excited for you, that kind of thing. And then you follow up. You take a look in your Coach Mobile to see, did they order? In a day or so, you'll take a look at it because you've got other things to do, people to invite in the meantime. So you're going to follow up, or you can tell someone, let me know once you order so I can make sure that it went through okay for you, or I'll get you your tracking. They're going to send them a tracking either, but it's my way of finding out as soon as they sign up. But most people usually say, I did it, I'm so excited, so that kind of thing. But don't forget the coach upgrade, okay? I ask every single person. Some people right away say, oh, no, thanks, I'm not into that. I'm like, cool. That tells me exactly how to set you up. You know what I mean? So you're good to go. And tells you where to put them. And then once people are saying yes, of course, I send them out a welcome email. In my welcome email, and I'll share that with you guys. Okay. For a new coach, I ask them initially to put themselves in one of 3 categories. So I know, are they discount? Are they maybe kind of wanting to dabble with sharing, or are they like ready to run? Okay. That tells you also where to place them if you think you need an emerald on one leg. Because is your husband on your left leg?
He is.
Great. You're building him no matter what because you're building this thing, right? So
right.
Eventually he's going to be emerald. So you may, if you don't have any other business builders, you may want to decide to put, if this person says they're a number 3, you're like, hot damn, they're going on my right leg because I need an emerald over there. Okay. Do you see how that works?
I do.
Yep. All right. Well, I can put a copy of my welcome email, and you guys are welcome to use it as well. You'll see I use some info from SamWiz at the bottom of it now because I'm no dummy, and I learn from people no matter where they're at in the business. And because really she's given, and Brittany Wright did the same thing. You tell her what to do, and she will do it. I gave her SamWiz's list of how to post as a new coach, and she crushed it. Has people to message all the time. So I include that in my welcome email so that everybody's set. What do you do from the time you get your package? How do you do it? The SamWiz way, right? So I will post that in there too. So any other questions?
No, I think that's it.
Awesome. We'll rock it out today and post on the Diamond or Bust group what happens after you sent your message and your follow-up and stuff. Like, let us know. Okay.
I'm going to go start my dinner in the crock pot, and then I'm going to work. So.
All right, lady. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, he's the only one on